Content is king, and it always has been king, and it's an old saying, but it's never been more true. So content absolutely drives sales. There's no doubt about that. I mean, you can't really sell much without content. You know, what we do see is when we have strong content, it drives traffic into the store, and then the store benefits from that, and the sales and the relationships are made. So we use Asset Factory and Style Shoots, and the reason we shoot there is because it achieves 85% of our need for those platforms. You know, and that solves a big problem for us. It's very consistent. If you can go back to a machine and just press your presets and know that that background will be 100% the same, so that when that customer sees it, there's a really consistent background and grid. The video's consistent and smooth. The clear cut's clear. I mean, these are all fundamental things in the sale process, and outside of Asset Factory and Style Shoots, it's quite a hard thing to achieve. As soon as you go from a still to a video, your light changes. And so that presents a problem when you're looking at an e-commerce, because you've got one background that looks one way and another background that looks another. And psychologically to that customer, there's a break. So we shoot clear cuts, we shoot video, and we shoot stills. And so, you know, all those things are best practice. They are, video in particular is a must-have. In my personal view, it's a must-have. It's not a nice-to-have. I honestly believe that there's a bit of a roadblock with video, and I don't understand it, because I guess you get a better feel of the tactileness of that fabric as it moves, as a model moves. You can see how it sits on her, and it just brings to life the garment. You know, I think that is something that I would challenge all fashion and retail businesses in, is why aren't you doing video? I mean, you're really taking something away from the customer that you should be providing to them to support their buying psyche. You know, it just speaks a lot better to the customer. And clear cuts are similar. It takes the model away, and you can just see the garment a lot better, you know, the fabric, the makeup of that fabric. So they're all best practice, must-haves, no compromise. And they all sit in the product detail page. That is a really critical piece of e-commerce sales. Well, the other thing to note here is that video will increase sales by 70%, and it will also decrease your returns by 60%. We're in 2020, there is no bandwidth issue. The site is set up to optimize that video, and if anybody thinks that video is going to slow their site down, I would challenge them to say, actually, you need to talk to your provider, because we've all got endless data. You know, it's 2020, it's not 1996 where I started. So, you know, video, there's no real, I can't really see any justification for anyone saying that that's going to slow my site down. If you take what I'm saying previously about how it can result in more sales and less returns, but it's going to slow my site down, not so much.